Get enough of Boneapart, but the relentless schedule was beginning to take its toll, and the band members were starting to unravel due to the constant excess of their rock and roll lifestyle.
We were on top, but things started to fall apart for us. Lily was jealous of all the time I spent with Spur, and I was never home, so she just up and left. All I wanted was to finish my rock opera about the greatest scientific mind ever.
We were just coming off the tour for No Rest for the Dead. Nero was working on some musical about Louis Pasteur. Everyone was following one cult or another back then, and Stu got caught up in it. He spent days and days away at their camps.
Scout leader. I like the badges.
The pressure was getting to the band. Looking to blow off steam after the shows, they'd begun to experiment with recreational bone treatments. Both lead singer Nero Tarsus and guitar great Spur began to travel a destructive path.
Spur and I got heavy into bleaching, and after a while, it just wasn't about the music anymore.
Boss Geiger was the only one trying to keep the band together. Epsilon was ready to sue us if we didn't put out our 14th album, but we didn't have anything left. All we had to record was the stuff that Boss Geiger had been writing on his own.
And his taste in music is, well, how should I put it?
A little dark.
Pitch black.
You were the place on my bones. I was the lock, you were the key. But now you come down here and say you need to be free. Well, what about me, huh? Ashes to ashes.
Es war das groß, liebe Schweiz, überhaupt!
After the disappointing sales of their 14th album, Angry Soup, Epsilon Records dropped the band. It was time for the members of Boneapart to go their separate ways. But the band was about to discover that when you've hit bottom, the only direction left to go is up.
Spur and I were done with that whole bleaching trick.
Finally clean. Even though Epsilon dropped us, we decided to do a 15th album on our own. It was a matter of pride, man. And it was supposed to be our big farewell. But it never got off the ground.
Recording was nearly complete for the band's final album, The Death of Rock. Rehearsals were already underway for the greatest farewell tour in the history of rock and roll.
Nero had this crazy idea to fly out over the audience when we did our big single, Understanding. But the venues were freaking out about liability, so they pulled the plug on the trick right away.
Defying the orders of their manager, lead singer Nero Tarsus secretly hired a crew to fly him during the tour's first concert.
Thing is, Nero had blown all his money on his rock opera, so he had to go cheap on the fly.
Well, my thinking was that Stu had this army of Boy Scouts at his disposal. They're supposed to, tie knots, right? I don't know. Makes sense to me at the time.
When all you are is bones, multiple compound fractures is a real bad trip, man.
Bad knots, bad trip.
Before the tour had even started, it was over, and so was Boneapart. Soon the world forgot about the band, and its members faded into obscurity. But time heals all wounds, and 20 years after that fateful day, Spur received an important phone call. It seems that rock and roll was not yet through with the story of Boneapart.
I was still working in the industry. You know, fixing church organs, it's like an art, man. Anyway, I got a call from VTV's Where Did They Go? They wanted me and Nero to go acoustic on Unjacked and do one of our early songs.
Now I had a woman, and she was fine. But I got a new baby now, and that old gal is wasting her time. She got her jawbone a-working, but I got nothing to say. Feel me out there? Yeah. The crowd went insane, and that's when it hit me. Put the band back together. Stu was up for it. Shoot, at the time, he was actually touring in a Boneapart tribute band.
Playing the drummer, Stuart Boniface.
Boss Geiger was the tough one. Him and Lily were living on a sheep farm in Holland. He would have passed, but Lily really wanted him to go for it. She always loved the tours.
Yep, and now Boneapart is back. And you know what? Guess who called me today? The Pope! He wants us to rock the world.
Really? The Pope called?
Figure out how to land this thing, 'cause flying is crazy when you got someone waiting for you. Time is a teacher, baby, and I've been in school. Yeah, I walked like a man, but I felt like a fool.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be doing a short intermission, then we'll do one more show tonight, and we're also doing the show from 6 to 9 tomorrow. Happy Halloween.